Hi there everyone, welcome. We're here with another video, and this time I want to use the palette. We'll use two palettes by, let's see, Charlotte Tilbury, and it's Pillow Talk here, Instant Eye Palette, and it's got a lovely sort of gradient of colors. And so this is one of them, and then we've got a mini, another one. Let's pull that out here. It is this guy, the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Luxury Palette, and it's a mini palette. So yeah, we're going to be testing these two guys out. Very exciting, very exciting. Let's see here how it does sort of feel on the skin. And this is, again, the luxury palette, what it looks like. Take a look there if you would like. Sort of see it as is. And then, again, this is the Instant Eye Palette by Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, and yeah, so okay, it's got a really nice size mirror. In terms of weight, it's got a nice weight to it. It's not like crazy heavy, but it's got a nice weight to it. Yet again, it's easy to open. That's like something I find, some of these palettes are so hard to open, and then you end up like shoving your nail into the color and powder, and it just makes it like so awkward of an experience. So I don't know. Okay, here we are though. Let's try it on. And this is a channel, just started this channel. Having trouble talking today. I just started this channel recently. I actually do astrology and these types of things. So it's more just like for fun for me. But if you guys end up liking these videos, let me know. And yeah, love your feedback. So I think I'm gonna go in though with this luxury palette first, and let's just sort of going to take some of the light pink, and I'm going to just go in on the crease of the eye, taking this color right here, this light pink, and I'm just going in the crease of the eye. And it's almost like a blush color. It gives it a sort of really cute, sort of blushy color. And then I'm going to go in with this sort of shiny, sort of white, champagne-y, it's more of a champagne-y color. I'm going to go over the other eyelid with that in the very center. It gives it a really cute, sort of radiant shimmer. Might be hard to actually see with this lighting. Tone it down a little bit and maybe you can sort of see it better, but now I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker, sort of browny color, and let's see. Try to go in here. Just in the eye socket, to create a little more depth and dimension. And then we can even go in with this glitter sort of color. Take a little bit of that, and we can even just go right in the inner part of the eye there. There we go. Lovely. I really like that. I may even take this guy all along the glitter I'm talking, all along the top eyelash, just as a sort of setting of glitter over the colors we've already placed on the lid. There we are. Ooh, very, very nice. I like that. Sort of like, it gives it a very subtle look, but it's definitely something. So here we are yet again, check it out. This is the sort of color palette. Okay, that was the luxury palette. Yep, the luxury palette. Now we're gonna dive in with this other palette by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is again Pillow Talk. I'm gonna jump in with, let's see here, let's jump in with Dusk. and it's the middle color of Dusk, and I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to run it as a shadow, almost like a hue of shadow. And I'm going to fan it out. And it's just sort of giving a little bit of a glow to the eye. I'm going to take a little bit of that first Dusk color here, this really light guy, take a little bit of that, and just sort of right there at the beginning of the eye, the inner portion of the eye, and just set that on. And I like to play with these different colors to give it sort of dimension. So, you know, because when is it really ever sort of just one color cast all over the eye? And that's just sort of how I play with it. But of course, you can always make it what you want to make it. Let's jump in with Date, that first color in Date. And I'm going to just dab it on. Take it to the back of the eye socket. Take a little bit more. And dab it on the end of the eye socket and back, just to sort of draw out the eyes a little bit. And we can even go in with a little bit of the darkest of the color Date. And we'll just play with that a little bit as well, just at the back portion, just to give a sort of silhouette. This will sort of enhance the socket of the eye, making it look a little bit deeper. So if that's something that you're looking for, what I'm going to now do is go in with a little bit of a blender brush here. Definitely has a sort of more of like a sort of how do you say it, like a tan look. But I'm going to go in and just sort of brush it out to make it a little more seamless. And there we are. You can always then go in with a little bit of concealer just to clean up the edges, but I tend to like this look as it is. But again, we can always go in, so let's just do that. I'm going with, this is NARS in the color Ginger, medium 2. Okay. I'm gonna go in here a little bit on the eyebrow, just to sort of clean up the brow, and even a little bit on the eye here. There we are. And what I'm gonna do is then buff it out. Let's see anything else here. Sort of on the tip of the nose as well. I'm going to take a brush, not for shadow. Let's see, concealer brush. My. Looking for a way to sort of organize the brushes a little better. That's another thing that's on my so-called list. Here we go. I'm going to use this Pro Concealer brush. Just going to sort of dab it. There we are. I think that looks really sort of, as they say, snatched. It gives it just a little bit more of a clean line with the shadow, just in case anything that's fallen out. And don't like to take the concealer, should I put it on the eyes too close to the perimeter of the eye, because then it sort of just looks flat again where we've sort of put that dimension. So here we are in a certain way. We'll say we have the look. Can't forget to buff that out as well. Okay, guys. And that is the sort of finished look. You guys, let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in again. And we're gonna then jump into, I think I'm gonna make another hair video, and I'm gonna jump in with the Dyson, actually. I've been wanting to use it on my hair for quite some time and show you guys. So feel free to subscribe for that video next if you are liking the content as well. Then feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Oh, you know what? Before we leave, maybe we'll just head in with a little bit of blush just to give it that last sort of that touch of color. And I'm gonna go in with Bite here, and this is in Coconut Rum. It's a really nice, well, it's a mix of blush and bronzer. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that guy right there on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna dive in with a stipple brush. Actually, let's dive in with a little bit more of a compact guy here. The Pro Contour. I'm gonna take some of this guy because it is really a nice sort of sheen, dark color. Just go in with a little bit. Over the nose, just to give it that really sort of natural look. Moving over the eyes, sweeping it up. We're going with a little bit more over the concealer. I usually don't like to have the line of concealer so obviously sort of separate from the blush, because then it really is like, it's like, it becomes like obvious, you know, just a side note. But going with a little bit more of this guy, it's really nice and creamy. It is very, very light. Go in here around the cheeks, give it a little bit of a curve here. Wow, we really are much more bronzed out now. So, but I guess that's the look that we were going for, after all. And you can always touch it up even further, of course. I'm gonna actually contour with this guy a little bit under the jawline. Draw it down so that it has that natural finish. And there you have it. It is a little bit heavier, of course, but if you are especially going to be like, you know, recording, if you're recording videos and it won't really show as much to be like a heavier sort of makeup look, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this NARS just to clean up the given that we did sort of go in with a little bit heavier here of a bronzer blush. I'm going to go in with the same brush that we used for the blush so that it's not, again, so harsh and obvious. Sort of fan it out, go over the same spots. Can even add just a touch more on the highest points of the eyes. Well, around the eyes, rather. And if we really wanted to, we could go in as well with a really cute highlight even. So let's try that. And then we'll be done visually. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this Benefit Dandelion Twinkle highlight. It's got a cute little sort of rosy color to it. Let's take that, and I'm gonna use the brush that it came with, the little square, well, this rectangular brush. does need, it seems, a little bit more sort of seamless. Okay. The ginger concealer is a little bit more yellow. Usually I use that with a foundation if I'm using a foundation and going for more of a bronzy look. But this is sort of like the final look, you guys. Let me know what you think. Do you like this look? What do you think? And feel free to comment, to like, share, subscribe. If you'd like more videos, let me know as well how you like the Charlotte Tilbury palettes. Which one you think is more versatile? Which one you think you'd use more often? I find myself using this little guy a lot. It's simple. It's, oh my. It's very simple. It's sort of just a small little palette. You can really use it for different looks. It's got a nice dark shade, it's got a lighter shade, it's got a glitter, it's got a darker glitter and a lighter glitter, so it's just really, again, sort of nice and versatile, this little guy. So if you're choosing between them, you know, take it as you will. Heed your personal intuition with what you feel you would end up probably using. This one has some really cute pinks though as well. I don't see myself really reaching for these too often. The darks are, you know, I'm not really going out, you know, and having that really heavy makeup look often, so it's a nice palette to have, this bigger palette. But if you find that you want to, you know, kind of do more of a nice nighttime look with a few options. So you guys, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you again for tuning in here to this video, and I'll see you guys in the next readings, in the next videos. I keep saying readings. I have an astrology channel where I do astrology work, and I do tarot readings and tarot card readings. There are some tarot videos. So yeah, it's astrology plus energy work, and so again, tarot. So it's like, it's hard for me to get out of that and like not say it. So anyways, if you hear me say that on the channel ever here, that's why. You guys, thank you again for tuning in.